Energy traditionally is tied to GDP growth. You have to have energy to power your factories. You have to have energy to provide lighting for your students. So energy really powers the growth of nations. When you don't have energy, when you don't have natural resources, is when you get collapse of nations. And this is why there's such concern by countries about who's going to get fuel first. The great thing about renewables is, unlike oil, where you're importing it from other countries, or coal, where you're importing it, or other types of fossil fuels where you have to import it from other countries, and therefore you're dependent on some other nation for your security. Renewables comes from sunlight, which is available locally, wind, water, geothermal, heat from the Earth's core, all available locally. So it behooves the future peace of the world, really, to figure out how we can get more of our energy supply from renewables. If you look at the single biggest barrier for renewables right now, like solar photovoltaic cells, it's cost per kilowatt. And a lot of it is in the cost of the cells and installing them on your rooftop, as opposed to the amount of energy that you're getting out of it and how that compares to oil, for example. So we need, as a world, to get the prices of those components down. So actually, the world should view China as its manufacturing base, as its factory for renewables, and it behooves the world to work with China to get that China price for any component that deals with renewables. The world will win, because they're going to be able to, whether you're talking about France, you're talking about Germany, you're talking about Australia, the US, we're all going to be able to buy solar photovoltaic cells, solar thermal hot water heaters, wind turbines, offshore wind turbines, which are very expensive today, and buy these at a cheaper price, so that we're going to be able to compete, have renewables compete with fossil fuel prices.